Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Tochukwu Okwuosa. I'm a cardiologist at Rush University Medical Center, and I'm a professor of cardiology and the director of Cardio-Oncology at Rush.
Hi, and I'm Rohan Khera. I'm a cardiologist and data scientist at the Yale School of Medicine, where I lead the cardiovascular data science lab.
The paper basically concludes by assessing the limitations of artificial intelligence. Whether we're talking about the introduction of bias, whether we're talking about possible errors in harvesting data that's already there, and other sorts of issues that you can, data privacy, there's so much other issues that we have to think about. And we didn't want to create a statement where it's like, oh, this is all very good and everything is all well, but just generally thinking through it in a very thoughtful manner to say, here are the problems that we may have in future while we're using this, but then we also know the benefits. And so we have to find a way to play a balance to ensure that we have the best outcome for data harvesting and for our patients.
Yeah, and I think, to our point, we had this real call out at the end of this. We really didn't, we wanted to say that if you're going to use existing data in patients who seek care in advanced health settings, then their data have this confounding effect of the fact that they sought the best care, they had the best outcomes, and you're going to deploy the tools you develop in all settings where the care quality might be different or the available resources might be different. So there is a different call out. There's a need to build a much more diverse registry of sorts explicitly for cardio-oncology that has these elements in that. Don't you want to talk about that a little more?
So we have a diverse patient population, and I've already mentioned the different ways that each cardio-oncology patient is diverse. Separate from the regular cardiology patient, right, where you're basically focused on just the cardiovascular risk factors. In the oncology patient, you're focused on a whole lot more. Again, their cancer treatment, their stage, their type of cancer, and so on and so forth. So that diversity is already created there. And then we also have to think about diversity of the population, whether we're thinking about diversity by sex or gender, by race, and so on and so forth. And this conglomerate, we have to figure out a way to harvest all of them. One of the things that we pointed out in the paper is making the possible use of EKG, right? Practically every cardiology patient out there gets an EKG for one reason or the other. And there's so much data stored within each single EKG. And how can we leverage the information from there to apply it, to use it in, for leveraging machine learning methods to then be able to create that artificial intelligence in order to better manage these patients using precision medicine. So again, EKG is one thing. There's so much else that we discussed in this paper, and it really is a very rich paper.